how do I eat whole foods that are so expensive when I'm on a budget? Great question, Annie. This is going to help a lot of people. Okay, first of all, we need to understand what a whole foods is. Okay, what is a whole food? It's not a brand. Yes, it is a brand, but Whole Foods sells things that are not whole foods. Okay, so anything that is processed is not a whole food. What is a whole food is one ingredient: arugula, spinach, banana, apple, produce. To sum it all up, to say that produce is a whole food doesn't mean that all whole foods are good for you either, like those hybrids. I'm not going to get into that. That's too complicated. But a whole food is something that has one ingredient, and we're talking produce, okay? Whole foods makes you whole. You are what you eat, and let thy food be thy medicine. As the Hippocratic Oath says, we're talking whole food, food as medicine. Now, if you want to eat healthy on a budget, then the best way to eat whole foods on a budget is your produce. So you want to eat produce. Go to Walmart. They probably have the best prices on all produce, right? And you want to get your produce and you want to cook it all at home. The only thing cheaper, it takes a little bit long. Well, it takes a lot longer, but it's growing your own stuff. The only thing cheaper than getting all produce from the store is growing your own garden. And I know that you grow your own garden, okay, Mom? So that's a great thing, is growing your own food, right? You know exactly what's in it. You know there's no pesticides in it. You know everything that went into making that food. And to me, that's the best thing, is growing it. You did all this with your own hands, okay? So grow your garden or go get all your food. And you don't have to eat organic. I highly recommend it. It's much better for you to eat organic. But when you get all your whole foods, here's the thing. When you go to get your produce, when you go to get, like, say, spinach, oftentimes what do? We get our spinach in one of those clamshell things, and it costs so much more. You might pay $4.99 or $3.99 for like a 5 ounce of, it's cut, it's washed, right? But if you go and get like a head of lettuce, or if you get a bunch of spinach, right, it's only like 99 cents or $1.99. It's so much cheaper if you just get your own stuff. And I know it's a lot more work, but you're worth it. Cut off the stems yourself, rinse it off yourself, you know. And also, there's more probiotics and prebiotics in the dirt that is on. So leaving a little bit of dirt on there, God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt, okay? Did you ever notice that when you buy those packaged foods with these are healthy breakfast foods and all these bars and, you know, oatmeal cakes and all these crazy things, did you ever notice that you eat more of those because you never seem to be fulfilled by them? Here's why. You're addicted because they're not full of nutrients. They're full of sugar, they're full of carbs, but they fill you, but they don't fulfill you because they don't have the nutrients that you need. Pay the farmer now or pay the doctor later. Eat healthy because you're worth it. I'd be willing to bet that if you sat down and looked at all of the processed foods, pre-made foods, garbage fast food restaurants you go to like McGarvin's, I bet that you would find out that not only are you spending more time, not only are you spending more money, not only are you spending more frustration, more energy, not only are you getting sick, but that you would be spending more money on those things, and you would save more time if you would make your own foods from eating from your garden or from buying it at Walmart or wherever you buy your food at. If you would just take the time now to go get those things. It's going to take more time in the beginning because you're not used to it, and it's going to be kind of frustrating. I understand. I totally get it. because I've been there, and that's why I want to help you and save you some time. And that's why I'm trying to make these episodes as short as possible to pack the most powerful punch as possible to help you, okay? You're worth it. You would save a lot of time and money if you just took all your stuff, make all of your foods. You have like 2 days off, right? Some people have no days off, but you have a time where you could set the time aside, and you could take all your foods from your garden or the whole foods that you bought at the store and just take it and cut it, cook it, and then you can make all your meals for the week, to take to work, to lunch, or wherever you're doing your dinners, and you can take it and make it all in one time slot, like say, give it 2, 3, 4 hours or whatever, and you can do all this stuff in one time slot, and it would really help you out, and in the end it's going to end up saving you time, money, and like I said, you get all your nutrients and you'd be more fulfilled. So pay the farmer now or the doctor later. I'm praying that you pay the farmer now because you're worth it, and I love you. I can't force you guys to do anything. I can't force you to eat healthy. If I could, I would, but I want you to be happy and energetic like I am. I want everybody to be as happy as I am. That's why I do everything that I do to get the message out there that you are worth it. You can do anything you want to do. So spend the time now and spend the money now on the Whole Foods now, because you're worth it. If you enjoyed this episode, text it to a friend. And if you would like to get a fan Q&A, make a question in the comments and you might get an episode. You're worth it, and the world is waiting on you. My name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my Veeks. My victories never end, and yours don't have to either, my friends.